Voyager Space has really been a leading competitor when it comes to space infrastructure. Talk to me about the biggest changes or transitions that you've seen over the past year since we've last spoke in the sector.
Well, certainly more globalization. So for example, our space station project, Starlab, has added to the team Mitsubishi, covering the Japanese market, Airbus for Europe, and MDA for Canada, and then most recently Palantir. So truly a global effort helping build Starlab.
So you're here at the New York Stock Exchange for the Space Summit. Why was it important that you attended this year?
Well, we think very highly of the NYSE, and they have provided a platform to really talk about what's next within our space industry, and I think that's a great platform. I'm actually going to speak about commercial LEO destinations, or so-called commercial space stations, and honored to do so. And we think very highly of the NYSE and how you're supporting the industry.
Talk to me more about how you're going to see the evolution, or where you see the space sector going over the next 10 years with further investment in the private sector.
Well, I think certainly now that we have a reliable, reusable launch, and it's becoming less expensive. Of course, SpaceX now has Starship, which is a total game changer. And just recently, they demonstrated their ability to catch their booster on the launch pad, which was extraordinary. But launch prices are going to continue to come down. So a lot of business plans now close that didn't close previously. So we'll see more constellations. We'll see more heavy infrastructure. Our space station, for example, is a single launch to orbit, so no assembly required. And that's only possible due to Starship.
Talk to me about how Voyager Space is sort of bridging the gap when it comes to low Earth orbit.
Well, I think one of the key things we're able to do is leverage the fact that we're servicing the International Space Station today. So we have about 80% of commercial market share on the ISS today. So we know how to operate a space station from a commercial standpoint. And so now, as a builder of a space station, marrying that with a services model allows us really to pioneer this notion of a commercial marketplace in low Earth orbit. And I see LEO, as we call it, really being a beachhead for us to go further, deeper into space, including the moon, of course.
Fantastic. Well, Dylan, thank you so much for joining me today on Taking Stock.
Thanks, Trinity.